In the middle of a forest lived a hermit, unafraid of the wild beasts that dwelled there. In fact, whether by divine grace or by constant dealings with them, the holy man understood the language of the beasts and could even converse with them. One day, as the hermit rested beneath a tree, a crow, a dove, a deer, and a serpent gathered there to spend the night. With nothing else to do, and in order to pass the time, they began to debate the origin of evil. Evil comes from hunger, declared the crow, who was the first to address the matter. When one eats their fill, one can perch on a branch, caw as much as one pleases, and everything appears rosy. But, my friends, if one goes days without tasting a morsel, things change. Nature no longer seems so delightful or beautiful. What restlessness! What unease! One cannot enjoy a moment of peace. And if I catch sight of a good piece of meat, I hurl myself upon it blindly. Neither sticks nor stones, nor enraged wolves could make me let go of my prey. How many of us perish as victims of hunger? Without a doubt, hunger is the source of evil. The dove felt compelled to speak as soon as the crow closed his beak. I believe evil does not come from hunger, but from love. If we live alone, without mates, we could endure our hardships. But alas, we live in pairs, and we love our companions so deeply that we cannot find a moment's peace, always thinking of them. Has she eaten? We ask. Does she have enough shelter? And when she strays even a little from our side, we feel lost, tormented by the thought that a hawk has torn her apart or that man has captured her. We begin to search for her everywhere, frantically, and sometimes we run straight into death, falling into the claws of birds of prey or the meshes of a net. And if our mate disappears, we neither eat nor drink. We do nothing but seek her and weep. How many die among us in this way? You see, then, that all evil comes from love and not from hunger. No, argued the serpent. Evil comes neither from hunger nor from love. Evil comes from anger. If we lived in peace, if we did not seek quarrels, all would be well. But when things turn out differently than we wish, we are seized with rage, and everything clouds our vision. We think of only one thing: to unleash our fury on the first we encounter. Then, like mad creatures, we hiss and writhe, trying to bite someone. In such moments, we have no pity for anyone. We would bite our own father or mother. We could devour ourselves, and our wrath ultimately destroys us. Without question, all evil comes from anger. The deer did not agree. No, evil does not come from anger, nor from love, nor from hunger, but from fear. If it were possible to feel no fear, all would be well. Our legs are swift, our body strong. We can defend ourselves against small creatures with our antlers, and flight saves us from the greater ones. But it is impossible not to feel fear. At the mere crack of a branch in the forest or the rustle of a leaf, we tremble with terror. Our heart pounds as if it were about to leap out of our chest, and we flee. Sometimes a passing hair, a bird fluttering its wings, or a falling twig makes us believe a predator is upon us, and we bolt, perhaps right into danger. At times, to escape a dog, we run straight into the hunter. At others, crazed with panic, we run aimlessly and fall into a precipice where death awaits. We sleep ready to flee, always alert, always full of dread. There is no way to enjoy a little peace. From this, I conclude that the origin of evil lies in fear. Finally, the hermit spoke and said, "It is not hunger, nor love, nor anger, nor fear that is the source of our ills, but our very own nature. It is she who gives rise to hunger, love, anger, and fear.